In today's video we are going to continue our lesson 1, chemistry lesson 1, language of chemistry. So in previous classes we have studied about what is matter, what are the different states of matter, then we saw what are elements and what are compounds, isn't it? And this picture here I already told you in the previous video that this is the periodic table which has 118 elements that is arranged in different rows and columns, and these rows and columns form the periodic table. And in this periodic table you can see that the names of the elements are not given as such, but they are given as certain short forms or abbreviations, isn't it? They are given as short forms or abbreviations. Clearly number 1, it is reading as H. What is H stands for? H stands for hydrogen. So the element hydrogen is represented by H, isn't it? Then just below it there is another element called Li. Notice how it is written. First one or the first letter is capital and the second letter is small letter. Okay, so this element is lithium. Why I am telling is that there are certain rules that we have to follow while writing the symbols of the elements. For example, if we know that with the letter C there are many elements, like carbon is there, then there is cobalt, cadmium, calcium. So with letter C you have so many, or at least I have written here 4 elements. Then how can we name them? How can we identify which is carbon, which is cobalt, which is cadmium, which is calcium? There is a way of writing. We have to follow certain rules if we want to write the short forms or abbreviations or symbols of elements. Carbon is represented as capital C. Okay, capital C, it stands for carbon. Then what about cobalt? Capital C and small letter O. This stands for cobalt. What about cadmium? Capital C, small letter D. It stands for cadmium. This cadmium. Capital C, small letter A. It is calcium. So I have written the names of the 4 elements which starts with C, and look how it is changing. You can see that the starting letter is capital and the second letter is in small letters. That is the rule. If we have many elements starting with the same letter, first we have to write the letter in capitals and the second one in small letters. That is the rule. And second one, important one, the names of the elements may be in the first letter of their names in English or their name in Latin. Okay, starting letters of their names in English or Latin. Okay, English or Latin. But what about certain elements like iron? I-R-O-N, iron. Do you know what is the symbol of iron? It is not I. The symbol of iron is Fe. Symbol of iron is Fe, which is ferrous. Okay, iron is represented with the letter Fe, which stands for ferrous, not I. So what I meant to say is, always the name of the element does not starts with the letter in the English word or something like that. Okay, there are exceptions. Only general thing I have explained to you. Okay, hope it is clear. Now let us look here, another important thing. we have seen about elements. Oh, what is this thing? CO. What is it? Both I have written in capitals. This is an not an element, it is a compound. Which is this compound? This compound is carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide. Mono means one. Oxide term is related to oxygen. This is carbon monoxide. So this is another rule that you have to keep in mind if you are writing the name of a compound. For example, like this carbon monoxide, both of these letters should be in capital. Another one, carbon dioxide, CO2, both should be in capitals. This is another rule that you have to keep in mind while writing the name of compounds. You should not write one in capital and the other one in small letter. Both of them should be represented in capital letters because both of them are elements. Okay, hope it is clear to you.